Yemen rebels fired missiles at the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia, with coalition forces then hitting back by blowing up the insurgents' launchpad as a sharp escalation of hostilities between them entered a second week on Monday. Witnesses saw bright flashes racing over the Emirati capital Abu Dhabi in the early hours of Monday morning as two ballistic missiles were intercepted, scattering debris all over the place. Punjab's former Chief Minister Amarinder Singh's seat-sharing announcement with the Bharatiya Janata Party today was accompanied by a shocker. One about his arch-rival Navjot Sidhu and his old cricketing buddy, which is Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan. Soon after dropping Sidhu from his cabinet, he had received a call from a mutual acquaintance from Pakistan, Amarinder Singh told reporters today. He said, and I quote, "The Pakistan Prime Minister had sent a request saying if you can take back Sidhu into your cabinet, I will be grateful. He is an old friend of mine, you can remove him if he will not work." In a major setback for JNU student Sharjeel Imam, a Delhi court on Monday framed charges of sedition against him in the FIR related to his alleged inflammatory speeches in Aligarh Muslim University and Jamia Millia University. The court has framed charges under sections relating to promoting enmity against two groups, inciting enmity and sedition. Imam has been lodged in Tihar jail for the past 15 months under various cases, including the UAPA case of 2020 Delhi riots. Reacting to Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray's remark that the Shiv Sena had wasted 25 years by allying with the BJP, opposition leader Devendra Fadnavis said on Monday that it was the late Bal Thakaray's decision to ally the Sena with the fellow Hindutva party. He said, and I quote, "The decision on the Shiv Sena BJP alliance was taken by the late Bal Thackeray. All those questioning this decision and expressing regret for the 25-year alliance are insulting Bal Thackeray's decision, that too on the auspicious occasion of his birth anniversary." The latest round of genome sequencing carried out at the civic-run Kasturba Gandhi Hospital in Mumbai has detected the Omicron variant of COVID-19 in 88% of the samples, indicating that the highly transmissible new variant has dominated over the Delta variant. Out of the 363 samples sequenced, 320, that is 88%, showed the presence of the Omicron variant, and 30, that is 8%, showed Delta derivatives. 3, 0.8%, had the Delta variant, and 10, 2.7%, had others. This is in sharp contrast to the previous genome sequencing conducted last month, in which the latest variant of concern was detected in just 55% of the samples.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.